Hey, it's Kannon. So I was on vacation in Florida, and the record company hit me up, and they're like, hey, do you want to interview Lizzo today? She's got a new track dropping. And I'm like, I'm kind of like a little tipsy by the pool, but absolutely, I do. So you're about to watch that. I hope you enjoy. If you do, please like the video, please, and subscribe to the channel so we can keep giving you these interviews that hopefully you'll find aren't like all the other interviews you watch. Open House Party and OHP Uncut, it's Lizzo.
The OHP Uncut Podcast with Kannon.
Hi, where are you?
I'm by the pool in Florida, look.
Oh boy. Are you going crazy?
They're like, hey, Lizzo has a new song dropping. Do you want to talk to her? I'm like, I'm on vacation, but that's not work. Of course I want to talk to Lizzo about her new song.
Yay.
Yo, this is part of my vacation. It might be the very best part of my vacation, to be real with you.
I
Unbelievable.
might just take a shot with you because I need it at this point.
Do you really? What would you like a shot of? If you can have a shot with me right now, what would it be?
Oh, I would take some ice cold 1942 with a Pacifico chaser.
Oh my God, that's the perfect idea. The literal perfect idea. You got to feel good because this is insane. I heard the song today, and you're coming off an album of anthems, like an album of anthems, which is crazy. And then you come with this song, and it's like picking up where you left off and then up another level. Like, you don't have to be worried one bit. That's got to feel great. This song is unbelievable. It really is.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that because I felt like nobody really heard my album. They just heard my singles. So I really appreciate you saying that because I am such a album artist, an album musician, and Rumors to me does feel like a step up. I feel like I'm pushing, the limits on musicality and the things that I say, and my confidence is through the roof. So thank you for acknowledging that.
I love that you said your confidence. Tell me a little bit about that. Like, where did you develop that sense of confidence that you have? Because I think when anyone thinks of Lizzo, the first thing they think of is confidence. How did you develop that, and where did it come from?
Thank you. The more I take care of myself, the more that I love myself, and the more that I go for what I want to go for and achieve my dreams, the more respect I have for myself. And I hold my head high because of that. And I like to maintain that. I don't like nobody thinking they can take that away from me.
When was that? When did you find that confidence, and how did you find it?
There's no one pivotal moment. I think it's a long journey. And I think it comes from my artist. My story of being an artist and a person are very simultaneous because I went from sharing the stage with people, sharing songs with people, being in girl groups and hiding, behind other people, thinking my story's not important. The way that I look isn't important. No one wants to see me, to being thrust into a position of being a solo artist and being in the forefront and telling my story, amplified with a microphone. And I think the more I did interviews like this and the more I realized people care about what I have to say, it did put confidence into me, as a person and as an artist.
So many people care about what you have to say, and so many people care about the way you make them feel. Do you ever this may be kind of a weird question, but do you ever picture the audience listening to your music? Do you get a picture in your head of somebody listening to your music? And if so, who is it? Where are they? How's it making them feel? How are they absorbing your music? Do you ever think about that kind of thing?
I don't think that's a weird question at all, but it is an interesting one because I've never actively been asked that or had to think about it. But yeah, to an extent, when I listen to my songs, sometimes I listen to them real loud in my car and I'll just imagine people's reactions. I just watched a video of two girls listening to Happier Than Ever for the first time, and their reaction to the song change and the instruments changing and her voice getting stronger, they started getting goosebumps and crying. And I was like, wow, people really care about her and her story and her musical story too. It's not just, I care about you because of who you are, but it's what you create. And so it excited me. I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I could see people's reactions to hearing Rumors for the first time.
Well, that's so funny you bring that up because I was talking to Billie Eilish last week and I was asking her if she ever watches fan reaction videos. And she said she used to obsess over them, But then she would watch them and she would see, you know, negative reactions, and that would bum her out so much that she never did again. I'm like, you got to really dig for those. Well, how about you? Are you going to be looking for fan reaction videos with rumors? Because obviously people are going to be feeling this.
Well, I've never seen, like, my sister will send me positive ones. I'm like, never send me nothing negative, girl. So she sent me like a few positive reactions to older things, like performances and stuff. But yeah, I definitely want to see somebody's reaction to rumors. If you see a good one, send it my way, because I really want to watch it.
Tell me about, like, I mean, you've been, you know, it's been 2 years since the last music, and, you know, we've obviously dealt with a lot over the past year. What have you been doing? Have you been sitting there just, you know, thinking, you know, planning, plotting this next move, or how have you spent the past year?
I've spent the past year kind of nourishing myself. I feel like I worked really, really hard for a long time. And then when I reached this point in my career where, you know, after Coachella and after the BET Awards, everything just went, phew. I was like in overdrive. I was already saying yes to everything. And I was already working for like 5 years, you know, and then this happened and it was like, yeah, you get your big break. And there's no break about it. Like, you're going into overdrive. So I was working 10 times harder than I was already working. And, you know, I was enjoying it to an extent, but it was like, now you really got to go. Now you really got to show them what's up. And I think everything slowed down at the same time I did. You know, this unfortunate pandemic and this unfortunate shutdown also happened at a time where I was like, I need to slow down. I need to stop. And I need to really soak up what just happened to me, because it was a lot.
Yeah,
you know,
it's a lot.
Becoming famous is a lot. Success is a lot. And the workload is a lot. And I was like, I want to take in the good and the bad. And I think that I was doing a lot of healing and a lot of self-exploration to kind of fit into like my confidence grew. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, now I need to fit into that body, into that person. So I feel settled and I feel ready to reappear and do it all over again.
We were so ready to accept it. A lot of people are going to kind of wonder, like, how you have grown musically, or where you have taken the sound, or how it's progressed since the last album. And that may be hard to kind of sum up in a few words, but if you had to kind of describe how it's grown and how it's progressed, what would that be? Just sonically.
Sonically, I would say it's raw, like musically raw. And I have nuance. I feel like Cause I Love You was like, in your face, like everything was very bombastic. And I have the tendency to do that. Every song is like, we're reaching for the mountaintop. And now it's like, you know, there's moments where I can chill and I can lay back. And that's what confidence really is. You know, confidence isn't coming in the room being like, I'm the baddest. Confidence is walking in the room and being like, I'm the baddest. Better recognize. So I think that's going to be the biggest difference sonically. You're going to hear a lot of nuance. There's a lot of live instruments, and I lean into my rock and roll roots a little bit as well.
Ooh, you can even hear that on Rumors. There's a little bit of rock and roll in there. I was like, ooh, what did she do there? I did not expect that. That was amazing.
It's nasty, baby.
It really, really is. Obviously, I want to know about, like, what working with Cardi was like and how that came together. And then I want to play this for the world, because I'm, like, genuinely so excited for people to hear this song.
Thank you. I am too. Cardi B is such a pro, so smart and so funny and caring and giving. I have been blown away and floored by how much she gave to me during this process. Because at the end of the day, she's featured, but it's my song, you know, and the fact that she went above and beyond for making the music video happen and to making the song as good as it is, it just shows how hard she works. I mean, I work my off, and Cardi B, I look at her like, whew, let me keep up. She works hard, boy. And I really appreciate, and she doesn't just work hard for herself, she works hard for others, you know, so I'm so grateful. And she's funny, man, naturally. Like, me and her just be cracking up. Like, she just makes me literally belly laugh. And she's just a special person. And I'm so glad she loved the song enough to hop on it, because she got to talk her too. Cardi B get all of the rumors. She has all the misinformation spread about her. And she's also what? The clapback queen. So
yes, ma'am.
Give the queen her throne.
Yeah.
Let her talk her. She be clapping back, boy. So I just love that she's a part of this moment with me.
Yo, you are the second person in a week to tell me how much she works hard on her features that she's on. Even though it may not be her song, she puts into it. Normani told me the same thing a couple of days ago. She's like, you would not believe how hard she works and how genuine she is. Wow, that says a lot about her character. Well, look, we obviously are all pulling for you and love you. And the minute everybody hears this song, they're going to know how much work you put into it. And I can tell you put blood, sweat, and tears into this. Thank you so much for your time and energy. And as I tell any artist that I really love and respect, thank you for the music. It means so much to all of us. We really appreciate you.
Thank you. Oh my God. Thanks for taking time out your vacation, boo.
This is part of my vacation. This is the best part. Thank you so much, Lizzo. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
The OHP Uncut Podcast with Kannon.